All right, and we are live. What is going on, everyone? And happy Turtle Tuesday.
Are any of us alive ever?
I don't think so. I don't think any of us are actually ever alive. Um,
Are
but
any of us truly living
you're
in this
going it.
capitalist hellscape?
You're going all deep on this Ninja Turtles news podcast here.
Oh, that's right. We're doing Turtle Tuesday. I forgot. I thought this was a totally different show.
Oh, it's that depressing podcast that you also do.
Yeah, that's my Wednesday show.
Oh, that's your Wednesday show. No, this is the Tuesday show. This is the
Yeah,
Turtle Tuesday show, man.
got it.
What is going on? I am Jason Sohail, and I am joined by
Totally, totally my mistake.
totally your mistake, and my co-host over here, Mike from Ninja Turtle Power Hour, and even Colin is saying that you're bringing in the depression that we obviously we need.
It's what I do.
Right. This is Turtle Recall, the news edition. The full audio podcast will be out Thursday. We are looking at the episode Bug Blunder. And one day I'll try to say that title without messing up. Should be some fun stuff. What did you guys look at this week on Ninja Turtle Power Hour, Mike?
We covered the next three episodes of Ninja Turtles: The Next Mutation, introducing our favorite character of all time, Bone Steel,
Hey.
played by Canadian voice actor Scott McNeil. Just incredible character to the Turtles pantheon. Definitely somebody that I would love to see come back in some way, shape, or form in the franchise.
That is my favorite character from the show, no joke. I know last week when we talked about it, I told you I actually got him to sign my DVD, and I still have my Bone Steel action figure. It's
Yep.
like
So does Cody. So
Cody still has that too. I've always loved that character. I don't know, there's something about him. He's just crazy and uh, I mean, I know Scott McNeil's more known for Dinobot, but I'm just saying, I like Bone Steel, but he still questions my choices on why I bought this show on DVD. That's
something about it, man.
I know something about it, and we had to make sure to inform him that in Iran that people are not fans of the show. Like he almost was under an impression that Iranians really liked Ninja Turtles Next Mutation, but that was not true. That is, he just no, I'm just a Ninja Turtle fan in general.
Seems oddly specific, but
Yeah, it seems very oddly specific, exactly. But this week we got some fun stuff to talk about, and I don't know why I think weeks that we don't it's not just NECA news. I get more excited about it. And the first thing actually I want to talk about is uh, Playmates. Just because last weekend they had their oh gosh, I'm already blanking on what the thing was. It was like a holiday day of play. I believe that's what the event was called, and it was at New York City. A lot of toy companies came out. I felt like this was like a mini toy fair because 2 weeks from now is or no, I'm sorry, next week. Is it next week or 2 weeks from now is Toy Fair?
I believe it's 2 weeks from now.
Okay,
Yeah.
and I think you're right. I know it's the end of September. But I felt like this was like a mini toy fair. A lot of action figure or a lot of toy companies came out, showcasing what's coming out in the pipeline. And Playmates had a small little booth, and one of the things that they showed off is a new figure for Ninja Turtles Mutant Mayhem, which they are dubbing it as Mega Mutant. If you guys seen the movie, you guys know that this is Super Duper Fly, and I'm guessing the they didn't put that one on that didn't put that name on there. I guess to avoid spoilers, or I don't know why they decided to go with the Mega Mutant name instead of Super Duper Fly. But I like the design of this. I thought I thought this figure looked great. I seen this photo floating around. It's just that since this is our first like playmates like acknowledgement of it, that's why like I felt like it's a good time to talk about it.
Yeah, like it looks pretty cool. And seeing it finally like next to some figures instead of that photo that's been kind of floating around for a while,
Right.
really helps kind of get an eye for the scale. So that's pretty cool.
Yeah, yeah. It's a pretty cool figure. I know they didn't say a price in it yet, but I could see it go for 30. Uh, ideally I would want it for 20, but I could see them go for 25, 30. Um, the the other thing that the other new thing that got showcased off was that we're getting re-releases of at least Leonardo and Donatello from the 2003 series. So I'm actually really excited about this. I wasn't sure if re-releases of this series were going to come, only because these figures are bigger than the original series and also the current series, because these figures are actually more 5 inches than that 3 and 3/4 scale. uh, Also the packaging is a lot bigger, and I do want to talk about the packaging here. We don't get they didn't like go I didn't see much like too much detail about this because they it was in the back, but this packaging is smaller than the original release. um it does not look like Leo and Donnie come with all their accessories. If it does look like, especially the suction cup claws, those seem to be missing. Because if you remember the original releases of these 2003 Turtles, they had like a ton of accessories to go with it.
Mm-hmm.
Um, the other
They
thing,
also the card
yeah, the card back.
backs
That's
are
what I was
also
going to get to.
different.
Yeah,
Like you were saying, like you're saying that they're smaller, but also just like the New Mutant Mayhem figures, like the how each box is kind of dedicated to that particular turtle. The 2003 boxes were like that too. So we
yes,
have uh, the four turtles, yeah, kind of in a row. That was the box art that they used for every character that wasn't a Ninja Turtle.
right.
So so that's what kind of leads everyone to believe that these are brand new re-release figures. Um, I heard about this from I believe it was Chatty Patty on Instagram. She had a little video of the booth here,
Hmm.
but I didn't hear anything specifically from Playmates saying that these were expected anytime soon.
No,
Uh, but
yeah,
that was where I found the video. And she's a New York blogger who was at this event. So
nice, nice, nice.
hopefully we will find out more at Toy Fair in a couple weeks.
Yeah, that's what I'm hoping we find out more in Toy Fair. I'm hoping at Toy Fair we can at least get the confirmation that Mikey and Raph are also coming. But because I am a huge fan of these figures, I know that these boxes are smaller, because the turtles were not this cramped in the bubble. And
I mean, to be fair, you're a lot bigger now, though. So
I mean, but I have like, I mean, I have like I have to like, I'll take a pictures of of my set that is still sealed. But like, it's like the turtles have a lot more room, and there was also a lot more, there was a lot more accessories to go with it. Um, but I do like that the logo is like kind of like sliding around in the boxes, because I have a few of my sealed figures where the logo just like came off of like its like resting place and just kind of like slid over in other places.
yeah,
So
so hopefully, like we said, hopefully in a couple weeks we'll get some more news on that.
yeah, yeah, that's what I'm hoping. I'm hoping to get more news on that. Um, I like I don't expect the Playmates to go hard on this like they are with the original figures. I don't think we're gonna get like like oh here's Agent Bishop or here's Kurai or anything like that. I think the extent will just
Oh,
probably be the
that like blue alien in the first season, like that crystal alien or whatever. I can't.
uh oh the one from the underground. I can't remember her name.
Yeah,
Yeah,
like
I know which one you're talking about. Like
yeah, like I don't think we're gonna get that one.
yeah. Like I think the extent we're gonna see, or I think we're gonna see. Mike has been invaded by aliens.
Yeah, geez, that motorcycle was real loud.
Like that hurt my ears too. Sorry, listeners. But I think the extent we're gonna get is the four turtles and Shredder and Splinter, and maybe just maybe April. But I think that's the extent it's going to get. I don't see it, and like I don't see Hun coming. I'm gonna be honest because Hun is a lot bigger than this, and like I don't think he fits in this new package size. To be honest.
I mean, he just may be super cramped in there.
Just like I don't know, maybe they like he becomes like a build a figure kind of thing, like where they have to like rearrange the arms just so you just have to snap it on there. So uh the next thing I want to talk about because like we kind
Sorry,
of
there's a lot of people racing outside my
oh
apartment.
wow what is going on there? It's like is this that time they just like it's like hey let's
I
go drag
guess.
racing in LA.
Basically, jeez.
Yeah, exactly.
All right, take us to the next thing.
All right. So something we kind of talked about last week, we were talking about the uh, Dimension Shell Shock and how if you got the Signature Games Edition, but you're in the U.S. region, uh, you didn't have a way to get the DLC. Well, there's sort of a solution now. Both Signature Games and Limited Run Games are making a new anniversary edition of Shredder's Revenge that will come with the Dimension Shell Shock DLC. They are both companies have it up for pre-order, uh, and and limited run games actually has like a classic edition of it that comes in a VHS kind of package kind of thing. So if you did get this game on on like a physical edition from Signature, but you're in the US, you now have a solution to get the DLC. It is like you are going to be double dipping and having two physical releases, but for the people who are like physical forever, um, there you do have an option to get the DLC now, and and like without actually buying the DLC like from digitally. If like if you're ever afraid that if one day like you can never access the DLC ever again.
So I mean, that's good. It's not for
Yeah,
me, but
yeah.
it's nice that they're putting that out.
Colin says I should not acknowledge his own obsession. It's not worth it because about the VHS. Yeah, that was from limited run games. To be honest, I didn't pay too much attention like what's actually in there. I just saw the package look like a VHS. But it is like just a game. But I'm with Mike. I mean, I am kind of like digital. And then so and very shortly I'm gonna go into why that has kind of bit me in the butt now. But because the next thing, because we're gonna kind of segue into that because uh next thing I want to bring up is that Mutant Mayhem is now streaming on Paramount Plus. So it is like 3 weeks from the digital release. That's usually when Paramount movies like come on Paramount Plus. There's still no word of a release date for the Blu-ray or the DVD. Uh, I I'm actually kind of surprised because most of the time the uh the streaming date also corresponds with the Blu-ray release, but uh I mean there's a lot of like I feel like everything this movie's been doing just been going early and early. Um but I think I mean this is great news for people like who have Paramount Plus. You have this. Not only this is on Paramount Plus, the first two seasons of the original show is on Paramount Plus. A lot of Ninja Turtle content on Paramount Plus. There's like a few missing things. I don't know why Turtles Forever's. I still don't know why Turtles Forever's not on Paramount Plus. That's the only. That's like my big mystery. Like the Rise movie is also not on Paramount Plus, but that's also because we have to wait for the Netflix deal to run out. They have exclusive rights to that one. Uh, so, uh, uh, do you, Mike? Do you have Paramount Plus? Have you watched it yet?
I re-signed back up for Paramount Plus just today,
Oh, nice. Was it because of this news?
just so they know, because it was of this news. So,
because because
uh, I was using my grandparents' account and they canceled it, so now I have to be a big boy and get my own Paramount Plus account,
I
which is
understand.
fine because there's also a lot of other good stuff on Paramount Plus. Like Star Trek's been really killing it lately, so
I am kind of mad that Star Trek Prodigy, the only Star Trek series I was watching, has been taken off. Um,
uh, yeah, that is a huge bummer.
yeah,
Uh, Strange New Worlds is very good though.
okay.
So
I'll definitely check that out. I've been meaning to check out Lower Decks. I've been hearing good stuff about Lower Decks.
yeah,
Uh,
I hear Lower Decks is a ton of fun.
yeah, I've been hearing that. I get Paramount Plus through Walmart Plus because we are Walmart Plus subscribers, and Walmart Plus has been super convenient for us because uh, we get because like we get groceries delivered to us and we don't have to pay for the actual delivery fee, and that's been a godsend for us, especially with two kids. Like it's so much. And like, just today, I was out of chocolate milk, and like my son needed chocolate milk, so had to went and did it and not worry about the delivery fee. And like and the fact that it comes with Paramount Plus is a bonus for me. So, uh, but I want to bring this up because as I mentioned, the original series is now streaming on Paramount Plus. Well, the first two seasons has been streaming on Paramount Plus. Amazon, for some reason, I don't know why, and I mean, well, okay, I know why, but it baffles me because I had Mike check with his Vudu account because he has the original series on Vudu, and he's is just working fine. But on Amazon, because of the license thing, because the original series was licensed through Lionsgate, but then it went to uh, but now it's at Viacom for this new deal, and uh, for the beginning of the year, the for me to access the original show, I had like it would not show up on my like recommended or anything like that. I had to search for it. Now Amazon took the original show off the app, and it's because now when I search for the original show, I can for some reason it's like the first two seasons and the fourth season, not the third season. I don't, but that's weird things from Nickelodeon. But now there's a new branding for a new company, which is Paramount and Viacom for the original show. But if I if I want to access it, I have to pay for it again, which is ridiculous. Like I don't know, why Voodoo was able just to transfer it over and just have Mike have the Nickelodeon like logo pop in the beginning, but for Amazon it's like two separate shows. But the app has it removed, but I can still access it through the website, and I'm hoping that it'll still be on the actual like web. I mean, it's a mess. I'm not like I've always like for I know there's a lot of people who are like it's like oh physical forever. I don't want like this is the stuff that they don't want to deal with, and like and I've always been like oh no I like digital. I like to have like everything digital, but like I'm giving it up to you guys physical editions. I mean I'm glad I still have the show on DVD, so at least I know I can access it through there. But this is frustrating that if I want to watch it on my tablet, if I want to watch it on my TV, if I can't just go to the app and get to it. If I want to watch what I paid digitally, now I have to go to my computer. And if I want to watch it on my TV, I have to like stream it through my Google Cast. And like that's like too many hoops for me to go through just because the I mean and I understand because the licensor changed but I I understand you had to delist it but there was no reason to actually take it off.
Yeah, like that's pretty bad.
Yeah.
And that's pretty that is an unfortunate side effect, with everything going digital. We're just renting the license, and that it always says in those EULAs that nobody ever reads that they can probably do this, take this away from you at any time.
Right.
And that's definitely not cool. It is unfortunate that it's affecting this. It was really weird that uh, I was able to. I'm not complaining. Like I'm glad that I was able to still watch my versions in Vudu. Like I checked that as soon as Jason told me, because I was like, ah, crap.
Yeah. Yeah.
um, but it does suck for anybody, like for especially for anybody who buys it on Amazon, because like I'm assuming Amazon has a lot of people who buy stuff through them. Like Amazon Prime Video is like a big thing.
Yeah. Yeah.
So that's really just that's not cool.
Yeah, no, it's not cool. And also, I mean, also it's not cool because I have an Echo Show like in my kitchen, like an Echo Show is like just one of those small video echoes and whenever like I'm cooking or washing the dishes, I like to play Ninja Turtles like while I'm doing that. I can't do that now. Like I mean, I'm sure if I like hack it and everything, but that's too much effort for something I was able to do once before. Like it was the easy native thing, and now it's just now it's just this hurdle now I have. And like I said, I still understand the reasoning. I mean, because like it was on from one licensor and it goes on to another licensor, and to be honest, like it should have been this licensor for like back in 2010. But like someone did like obviously Fred Wolf did not want to give up the this cash cow he had. I understand. It's just like it's just the unfortunate side effect, and I'm crossing my fingers like Amazon can like work something out. Um, and I don't know, like even if they can just give me the access, because right now if you go on Amazon, if you look for Ninja Turtles, you will see the new branding, and it like the show didn't change. It didn't like add like any Nickelodeon like logos into it. It's just like in the corner of like there's new thumbnails now, and then in the corner of the thumbnail there's like the Nickelodeon splat on it, just to make sure you know that this is from Nickelodeon now. Uh, I mean, it's just it sucks. I'm not. I am just not happy with it. But I'm happy. To be honest, I'm happy that people who have access it from at least Voodoo, they're not going through this. They're not going through this, and which it sucks is because like Voodoo, like I hardly buy stuff on Voodoo because Voodoo is the one that doesn't play on Amazon Fire TV. Like I don't know why Amazon does not want Voodoo like it on their thing. I mean, it's not even owned by Walmart anymore. It's owned by Fandango. So I don't
I
know
mean,
what.
I pretty much do everything through my PlayStation,
Uh,
so
yeah.
that's why. And Voodoo has a PlayStation app, so
Yeah. No, yeah, because like anytime I want to access Voodoo, I access it either through my Chromecast or I access it through my PlayStation because my upstairs TV I have to use my PlayStation for to get to Voodoo. Um, yeah, I can't see. He asked if Voodoo is a digital storefront. Voodoo, yeah, it's pretty much a digital. Voodoo is like basically the, uh, where a lot of the movies, digital movies, live. In the U.S. If I remember, I think I can't see is not in the U.S. Territory.
mm.
Yeah. And uh, so I like that Colin has said that this podcast has been sponsored by Walmart Plus. You know what? Walmart Plus, if you want to sponsor us, I would love that. But I love my Walmart Plus thing. But that's my rant about Amazon. But let's go on because you know uh like when Mutant Mayhem, both Mutant Mayhem and the original show came on Paramount Plus today, and they had this like cool like advertisement, just kind of like a hey, the turtles live here kind of thing, and we got our first look at the logo of our next series, which is Tales of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, and I'm loving this logo, like because I was really expecting the Mutant Mayhem logo, and then just the like on top just says like Tales of, and then they just like take out the Mutant Mayhem like part. But I like that this is it almost looks like not even from the same series, like, but like it still has that notebook sketch kind of thing that's the aesthetic of Mutant Mayhem.
Yeah, like it's a pretty cool logo. It's a little busy for me. Like it feels like it's a weird complaint, but it feels like it's a little too tall.
Uh-huh.
Uh, but I like it.
Yeah, no, I do like this too. It is funny because like I know I don't think I ever brought this up when we found out what the title of the show was, but it is like now we technically have two animated series called Tales of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, because if you remember that
Yeah.
was what the last season of the 2012 series is. Uh, but uh, like we know that the series is going to continue off from uh the from the show. We also know this is going to be 2D animated, not 3D like the movie was. And that's pretty much all we know. And it's coming out in 2024. Like I don't think we even have a time frame of like when 2024 yet.
Nope, just 2024.
Right. Uh, but yeah. But yeah. That's I mean that's pretty much all we can really talk about this logo. It's just that we got the logo reveal and that's it. But I like as I said before, I like the fact that a lot of the Ninja Turtle content is on Paramount Plus. That I selfishly wanted that just because, if you guys don't know, I know we talked about it before, but all the live action movies are on there now. There's just basically the only things that are not on there is what Mike is reviewing right now, which is Next Mutation, the the Rise movie, Turtles Forever, and the Batman Ninja Turtle crossover movie.
Which you would think that would be on either HBO Max and or Paramount Plus, but yeah, surprisingly, it's not.
Surprisingly, it's not. No, I agree because uh, Nickelodeon has aired the movie the quite a few times. So like Paramount has access to have airing rights for this movie. But in like and as you said, Max has everything that's DC related, and Warner Brothers is what produced that movie. Like, you know, that's why that's why it's included in all those DVDs of like releases of like the live action movies and everything. All I don't know why neither of them have it. Like, I mean, it's a weird thing. I mean, I understand the weirdness of that beast of a movie. But yeah, you would think that if Paramount was able to get like the original trilogy, there'd be like Warner Brothers be like, oh yeah, you can have this one too for whatever license fee.
You'd think, but
You'd
yeah,
think, yeah,
for some
exactly,
reason.
yeah. Um, I can't see said it should be on both, and I was mistaken. I can't see is actually in Alabama. Just to let you know, I was born in Alabama. You know, I was Huntsville is where I was born. So that's pretty cool. I apologize. I thought that I was thinking that you were not in this region. So yes,
I can't
voodoo.
believe you did that to
I
him.
know, I know. I can't believe I did that. You know, I'm such a bad person that don't pay attention about my listeners. Like, you know, that's why Turtle Recall is going down.
That's
uh,
the real reason right
that's
there.
that's the real reason. Not because like, you know, we've been too busy with two children now. But that's pretty much all that we have this week. I want to thank both Colin and I Can't See for joining in and giving you guys' input and everything. And just a reminder, the full audio podcast where we talk about the episode, the Big Bug Blunder, will be out this Thursday. Uh, and is there anything else you want to add here, Mike?
That is it. Check us out next week on Ninja Turtle Power Hour.
That's right. All right, we'll see you guys next week. Till next time, guys. See ya.
Bye.